And now moving on and shifting our focus, it's a Mega Times Now exclusive as our legal editor Harish has spoken to Chief Justice of India, Surya Kant, in which he talks about his priorities, plan a social media attack on judges, while being asked on the rampant attack on judges, or in fact on social media as well. The Chief Justice has said that they are not bothered about trolling. Constructive criticism of judgment is welcome. Have a look at what he said.
We are joined by the Chief Justice of India, who is in Goa as a keynote speaker of the chief guest at the mediation conference. Chief Justice Surya Kant, yesterday you completed 1 month in office.
That's it.
Yes. So before swearing in, you had said that your priority would be to first bring down pendency in Supreme Court, then subordinate courts, then push mediation. What are the steps you have taken already? And we know that you have hit the ground running.
Yes, I think, you see, you will give me some margin that within 1 month I had some vacations also in my working. But I can assure you that with the advice, cooperation, suggestion and full support of my sister and brother judges in Supreme Court, we have already evolved some effective mechanisms to identify the group matters in Supreme Court, and we are planning to list them very soon, because we are identifying those matters that with the delivery.
Check bounce cases?
Yes, check bounce and maybe other also, like land acquisition cases, compensation cases are there, and in some cases we find that even direct taxes are, so there is a huge bunch of matters of direct taxes also, where questions of law are involved, of course. So I am planning to constitute the benches. I will give to my brother judges those matters, and will request them that if it is a requirement of 3 judge bench composition, I will provide 3 judges. If 5 judges, I will do that also. So depending upon the matters which are to be adjudicated by a particular composition of bench, we are going to take this task to a logical conclusion. Just wait for the opening of the courts in January. We will do that.
So you also initiated several reforms in the functioning of the Supreme Court. For the benefit of viewers, can you please list what all the reforms in the functioning of Supreme Court were?
Yes, some of the reforms we have already brought in the matter of listing of the matter. You see, we have brought predictability in listing of the matter. Otherwise, the lawyers, they were completely uncertain when their matters will be listed. Now everybody knows that when you file it, once the objections are removed, the defects are cured, the matter will be listed within 2 days. Then I have also issued an order where the priority of the matter is mentioned. Like, for example, senior citizens, the victims of the acid throwing the victims, the senior citizens, the person belonging to below poverty line, their matters have been prioritized. And then, of course, the oldest matters also. So we are going to hit the old matters also. We will see that those, to the extent we can really dispose of those.
One last thing. So on the manner in which judges are being trolled, if one particular party doesn't get a judgment in their favor, it's an increasing threat to judiciary.
You see, I think my sister and brothers, they really don't bother about it, honestly speaking. That is part of this.
Even recently, you were also attacked for the comments on refugees.
That it happens every day. My only appeal to everybody, every stakeholder, the general public is that you do criticize our judgment. There is no harm, because when you have a constructive criticism of a judgment, it makes us to learn better. But please do not attack the individual judges, because it demoralizes my team and particularly the district judiciary, the young officers. After all, because it takes time to have a judicially trained mind. All of my colleagues, they have spent decades in judiciary, so they won't bother. I will say that all my best wishes to your channel, and please continue to support our initiatives which we really, one after the other, we are going to introduce for the betterment of the institutions and to bring an ideal image of the judiciary and to improve the image of the judiciary, only with respect to bring predictability and timely adjudication of the matters.
Thank you so much for speaking to Times. So this was Chief Justice of India, Surya Kant, exclusively speaking to Times Now on various issues.
And for more on this, let me go across to our legal editor Harish. Harish, you got that exclusive conversation with the Chief Justice of India, and he touched upon several important points about the attack on judges as well. Take us through the key highlights.
Yes, that's right. Chief Justice Surya Kant is in Goa to attend a national conference on mediation just after he led a 2-kilometer walkathon to spread awareness on mediation. Times Now caught up with him and had a brief interaction in which, in fact, he broke the silence regarding social media trolling of judges. Especially, I asked him about the recent trolling of him, and also letters written by retired Supreme Court judges attacking him for his comments on Rohingya refugees, for his comments that India cannot roll out red carpet for refugees, and also they're saying that when he said that we don't have an obligation to entertain intruders, give shelter to intruders. So Chief Justice Surya Kant saying that in fact we are not bothered, but only advice to the general public is that there can be constructive criticism of judgments, but it is very wrong to attack judges personally on social media. Yes, Supreme Court, High Court judges may be trained judicial minds, but that is not the case with subordinate judiciary judges, because subordinate judiciary judges are not very well-trained, tough judicial minds, and they will be, in fact, they will feel very upset. That is what the Chief Justice Surya Kant said. They will be demoralized. This is what said. But High Court and Supreme Court judges are not bothered. These comments assume significance in view of his recent statement on Rohingya refugees, which had triggered a huge uproar and among the and also the Chief Justice laying out his priorities, saying that bringing down the 5 crore case pendency, pushing mediation as an effective alternative dispute redressal mechanism, bringing down pendency in Supreme Court. He said that he has identified the cases which have clogged the judiciary in Supreme Court, especially like check bounce cases, land acquisition matters, direct tax matters, and will form special
so he's spoken
benches
on the pendency of cases, also an attack on judges, saying that yes, you can have an opinion on the judgments, but personal attacks on judges must be avoided by the people, petitioners, or any political leaders, is what he has said. Thank you so much, Harish, for getting us that exclusive conversation with the Chief Justice of India. With this, a short break.